He goes. Thank you. Now I need you to answer this question, please. Let me share the
طب
worksheet
ثانية،
with you.
أنا مش شايف.
Let me share the worksheet with you. Ahmed, please don't use Arabic at all. Okay? Please don't use
Okay.
Arabic at all. Because we are trying to make an English atmosphere here. This is the worksheet that we studied yesterday. Okay, and we are going to make a revision. I need you to answer question number 3.
3. It play in the garden every day.
Mm.
It plays. Number 2.
Yes, number 2 is the correct answer. That's right. Ahmed Adli, can we choose number 1?
No,
Why?
because um
Because in number Y he changed Y into IES.
IES.
And why it's wrong? Why we can't do it?
Because
Before Y,
before
Y,
Y
a vowel letter.
no,
A vowel letter. A vowel letter.
أيوة about letter.
Thank you. Amr Magdi. Hello? Amr Magdi? Hello? Amr Magdi, I can't hear you. Check your microphone. Check your microphone is working or not. I can't hear you. While you are checking, I will move to another student. Iyad Muhammad.
Yes,
Next, please. Five.
we
Yes.
goes
Yes,
goes
we.
go to school every day. We goes number 2.
Okay, but do you think that we can use S when the subject is we?
No, go.
Go. Last one, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, Iyad. iPhone. What's your name, please? Malik Asam.
Yes.
Answer question number 7.
They drink milk every day.
The first one, right?
No, 2.
Number 2. Thank you. Malik, the verb drink has no S here, right?
Yes.
Why? Let, just let me stop. Someone is writing here. Okay. Look, Malik, if the subject is they or we or I or you, we choose the verb without S. Okay?
Okay.
We choose the verb here without S because the subject is they. And this is also true with I, we, and you. I, we, you, they use the verb without S in present simple. Thank you, Malik. Omar Izzat. Omar Izzat. Izzat Amin. Izzat Amin. Omar Izzat. Okay.
Yes, Master.
What's your name? Omar Izzat?
Yes.
Okay, Omar Izzat. Number 8, please. I studies, I study English every day.
Study.
Last one.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, students, we move to another kind of exercise. It is the rewrite exercise. Rewrite. Mazen? Mazen?
Yes.
Read the sentence, please. Read it.
On working days, my dad get up early.
Correct the verb. The verb is not correct. The verb is wrong because my dad is singular, like he, and the verb has no s. So what should we do now? You tell me, and I'm going to write.
On working
Yes.
days,
Okay.
my dad
Yes.
get up early.
Is it okay now?
What?
Is the verb is okay now? The sentence is correct now?
Yes.
But the verb here has no s. It's get.
Get up.
Yes, but my dad is singular, like he. I think we should put s here, right?
My dad
Yes, my gets. What about now?
Yes.
Thank you, Mazen. Students, my dad is singular, like he and she and it. And the verb ends with s, with my dad, my mother, my brother, my friend, whatever. If he is singular and it is not I, we should add s. Muhammad Basil.
Yes.
Number 2, read please.
On Sunday, my dad will eat tea.
A tie. A tie. Yes. The answer, please.
My dad.
On
On Sunday, my dad's
I put s to that.
no.
Okay.
My dad will
Yes.
eat a tie.
A tie.
A
A
tie.
tie. Is it
A
okay?
tie.
Is it okay now? But my dad is singular, right? Like here, number 1, my dad get, it becomes my dad gets. Okay?
Get.
And here my dad
Okay.
where?
Where? No, not where's.
Where or where's?
Where's?
With s?
Yes.
I should put s here like this.
Yes.
Why?
A tie.
Yes, why? Why we put s? Yes, where's a tie? That's right. But I am asking why. Because my dad like he. My dad like he.
He.
And he takes s.
Yes.
So my dad also takes s. Thank you.
Where?
Yes, where's? Excellent. Muhammad Samir.
Yes, mister.
Next, please. On working days, my dad eats sausage and eggs. We use doesn't.
On work on working
On working
dad
days.
my dad
Yes, my dad.
eat my dad doesn't
doesn't
eat
eat sausage
sausage and eggs and egg.
and eggs. Thank you. Thank you, Muhammad Samir. Muhammad Samir, can we put S here at eat?
No.
Because we use does, right?
Yes.
When we use doesn't, we cut S. Is it right?
No.
Yes. When we use doesn't, we cut S from the verb. When we use doesn't, we cut S from the verb. Thank you, Muhammad Samir. Mustafa Hani?
Sir.
Mustafa Hani, number 4, he always put on all the shoes. The verb is not correct. We want to correct it.
He always puts on all shoes.
That's right. He always puts on old shoes. Thank you. Now, students, we are going to study the questions in present simple. We are going to study the questions in present simple. Okay, Omar Ala, we are going to ask you when we finish the new lesson. We still have another class. We have 2 classes today. The next class ends at 3:50. We still have time. We have another lesson. After we finish the lesson, we ask you questions and ask everyone. Don't worry. I write the names here, so don't worry. Now, students, we have new thing to study today. Hmm. Students, look at the table, please. We study Iyad, Muhammad Ali. What you write on the chat box comes to me only because the chat is privately. If you want to ask a question, just raise your hand. I know. What does it mean, I know? Anyway, the old shoes is the shoes which are not. The old shoes is the shoes which are not new, and we say what are old shoes because shoes is plural, it is not singular. What are old shoes? Old shoes are the shoes which are not new. They are old. They are old. They are not new. Thank you. Students, when we want to make yes no question, we want to make yes no question. Yes no question with does, with he and she and it start with does. Look here. This is a yes no question with he and she and it. We start with does. After does, we put he or she or it. And then we put the verb. And as Muhammad Samir said, we put the verb without s, without es, without ies. Why? Because we use does. For example, she lives in a flat. and he wants you Malik, who is this? Yes, Malik Asad. And yet, if you don't have a question, don't write on the chat box. Listen to me and answer the question when I ask you to answer. Don't start writing. It is not Facebook. You are making it chat. You have to listen. And all your chat comes to me only. No one else can see it. All the chat is private. So if you are writing something to Iyad, he will not read it. I am the only one who can read. So pay attention, please. We are not joking around here. Look, students, she lives in a flat, and between brackets does. We put does first. What happens after this? We put she. And what happens after this? We put live, and we cut s. Remember, we cut s from the verb when we use does. The question will be, does she live in a flat? Try to repeat the question while you are listening. Does she live in a flat? Does she live in a flat? Like this. The short answer. The short answer is yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. This is short answer. If you want to add more information, if you want to add more words, you can say yes, she does. She lives in a flat. And if you want to answer in negative and you want to add more information, you can say no, she doesn't. She doesn't live in a flat. She lives in a house, like this. Both are correct. Again, if you want to ask yes no question, why we call it yes no question? Because this question has two answers only, yes or no. Yes or no. You have two kinds of answer here. Short answer, which is yes she does or no she doesn't, and long answer, yes she does and more information, no she doesn't and more information. Now we study yes no question with I, we, you, and they. The grammar rule says start with do plus you plus they. And what about I and we? Generally speaking, or normally, or usually, or most of times, we change I and we into you. So in the question, we put do plus you. If you want to say do I, do we, it's okay. But generally, we don't use I and we in the question. We use them in answers. Do you or they plus verb plus question mark. For example, they study, and I want you to use do. It would be do they study? Do they study? Repeat after me. Do they study? Do they study? Do they study? The answer, the short answer, yes they do. Repeat, yes they do. Or no they don't. No they don't. If you want to make long answer, you say yes they do. They study English. Look here, it is long. You add more information here. He is asking you, are they studying or not? And you added more. You added more information. You said they study English. If you want to answer in no, you can say, no, they don't. They don't study. They watch TV. All of these information are extra. This is used in long answer only. Now we move to WH question with I, we, you, and they. What is WH question? WH question are the questions that starts with a question word. WH questions are the questions that start with question words. And what are the question words? The question words are who, which asks for people, how, which asks for tool, why, which asks for reason, where, which asks for time, what, which asks for things, and when, which asks for time. Okay. For example, let's study the grammar rule. The rule says put the question word, then put do, then put you, they, you or they plus verb plus dots. Dots, what does it mean? Sometimes we add more words after the verb and sometimes we not. That's why I add dots here. After this, don't forget to put question mark at the end. For example, they live in Jeddah and he wants you to use where. Remember that where is asking for place. Jeddah is a place. How can we make the question? We start with the question word where, and then we put the verb do. Why do? Because they takes the verb do. And then we put the main verb live. What about in Jeddah? We don't write it. Why? Because we are asking about it. We can't put the answer in the question. So where do they live? Where do they live? Now the WH question with he, she, and it. First, the question word. As we said before, the question words are who, which asks for people, where, which asks for places, when, which asks for time, why, which asks for reason. Okay, so you put the question word and then you put does. Why does? Because does matches with he, she, and it. After this, you put the verb without s or es or ies. Sometimes you add more words here and sometimes you don't. And then you put the question mark. For example, he likes tea. He wants you to ask a question with the question word what. You put what first, then you put does. Why does? Because he takes does. And then you put the subject he, and then you put the verb without s. Remember, we cut s. And we don't put t because we are asking about it. Now we move to the exercise to check your understanding. Go to a bathroom, Mustafa Hani. It's okay. Omar Izzat answered. Anyone wants to go to bathroom without asking me. If you missed something, you can watch the video. Don't ask me for permission. You are free to do whatever you like. But it is better to listen to the teacher. So Ahmad Adli answered. Omar Magdi, Iyad, Omar Izzat. I don't know who is iPhone. Okay. I don't know who is iPhone. Malik Assam, Mazen, Muhammad Basil, Muhammad Samir. Mustafa Hani. Mustafa Hani is not responding. Mustafa Murad.
Yes, mister.
Mustafa Murad, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. We have some questions here. Read the question, please.
Yes. Does he match the question and the answer?
Yes. Match the question and the answer.
Does he wear a tie at work?
Does he wear a tie at work?
A tie. A tie. Yes. Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Omar Mustafa.
Yes. What do you do on Friday?
Yes.
Uh, I got no. I have no. Oh, my favorite day is Sa- Saturday.
But he is not asking about the day here. He is asking about an activity, something, an action that you do on Friday, like playing something, eating something, going out, watching something. He is asking about an activity. He's not
Oh.
asking about day.
I go out
That's
with
right.
my oh
I go out with my friends. Thank you. Qusay, Qusay,
yes.
next please. Read the question. What time?
What time do you go to bed?
Okay.
I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
That's right. Thank you. Yasin Ahmed.
Yes, mister.
Yasin Ahmed. Next please. Do you
Do you get up
early, early,
uh,
early
early
on
on
Sundays? Sundays.
Sunday?
Yasin, the question started with do, right?
Yes.
This means it is yes, no question. What does it mean? The answer is yes or no.
Yes.
I am not asking about you. You choose from the answers here, yes or no only.
No.
Read his answer, please.
Do you get up
This
at
is a question. This is a question. Choose answer from here. You have I have football practice on Tuesday. Can we choose this answer?
I?
Can we choose this answer? Is this the correct answer? I have football practice on Tuesday. Someone asking you, do you get up early on Sunday? Are you going to say I have football practice on Tuesday and the Thursdays? Can you say that? Yasin Ahmed, are you there? Yasin Khalid? Yasin Khalid?